Hello, my dear friends, how are you? Lily J is an Australian singer, and she was famous enough, rich enough. Later on, she became a social media influencer, and her short videos became very, very popular across the world. One of her short video became viral, and it literally introduced her to almost all the people who are seen using the social media. And it was a video about her chat with the chat GPT. Certain questions she asked from the chat GPT, and it was these were the religious questions. She first of all asked whether Jesus is the God or prophet of God. Replied the chat GPT that Jesus is not a God but a prophet of God. Then she asked whether Muhammad is also prophet of God. Replied the chat GPT that indeed Muhammad is also prophet of God. The third question by Lily J from the chat GPT was whether Jesus and Muhammad worship the same God. Replied the chat GPT, indeed both of these prophets worship the same God. Now the fourth question by the Lily J from the chat GPT was if Bible is the word of God. Replied the chat GPT partially mean that lot of tampering has been taken place, lot of content has been taken out of the Bible about the from the current Bible, and lot of things other have been inserted by those people of the time, clergy of the time, church of the time, so that because it suited them, because it served their purpose. All of that is explanation from my side, but the simple answer from the chat GPT was that that Bible is not is a partially word of God. Mean some of the content in the Bible today is still a word of God. And now the next question from the Lily J from the chat GPT was whether Quran is the word of God. Replied the chat GPT, indeed, Quran is the word of God. Mean, my explanation is that Quran, once she said that yes, Quran is the word of God, she didn't use the word partially here at all. It means that Quran is completely a word of God at all, without any sort of tampering in it at all. Nothing has been taken out of it. Nothing has been inserted in all that. Quran is the word of God indeed. And now the last question is even more interesting and even more eye opener. And that question from the Lily J was if you were a human, chat GPT, if you were a human, would you have you embraced Islam? Replied the chat GPT, indeed, if I were a human, I would have embraced Islam. Now, at the end of the chat, that particular video, she threw another question, and she asked the Chat GPT, "Can you recite Shahada, and can you say that without And what did happen? Chat GPT indeed recited Kalma Shahada. So that was something very, very interesting indeed. And it is the day, it is the age of artificial intelligence, as everybody know. And artificial intelligence is handling many of the tasks today. And with the passage of time, the role of AI, artificial intelligence, will keep increasing with the passage of time, and almost everything else will be tackled, handled by AI. Now, Chat GPT is a AI application, And indeed, I think that that is something which has which has astonished every individual having interest in the religion, one religion or the other, or even if at all they're an atheist. So that was something very very interesting indeed. Upon doing all that, maybe she might have done certain other research work as well, but Lily J has converted to Islam, and that is something we the Muslim need to be proud of. That is something really great, and Lily J is great.